Good morning, everyone. This is Ahmad Muradi. Welcome to our Thursday program, Pixel by NETSTAIRS. As always, we try to bring you some of the most exciting subjects that we are involved or work with in forms of informing you, educating you, and collaborating with different subjects and colleagues and clients that we have worked.
Brad, I'm sorry, Dr. Moradi. Brad is going to change battery. It's coming right. We finished setting
Can
it
you
up.
mute yourself, please? Thank you. Mute him because right now, if you're talking, Ricardo, we are live. Thank you so much. Apologies. Mute yourself till you're ready, Ricardo. Thank you. The process in here is we are delighted to have an educational series. Heading is about English as a second language. And one of our clients at NETSTAIRS Interactive Academy has been able to work, collaborate, and utilize our technologies that you are presently observing and working with a organization known as Pearson PLC and partner where we can bring education and real-time classrooms to the population. The process actually has taken several years and we have come through many of variations, tests, and so forth. Today, we are happy to announce that we have Mr. Ricardo Canchola sitting and being our host. Interactive Academy has been catalyst on the art side. Now they have taken a new posture, a new plan that they're going to be presenting series of educational classrooms. These educational classrooms are going to be founded and started first from state of Florida, and they're going to manifest themselves in different parts of the world as NETSTAIRS and VIPO corporations and other strategic partners of NETSTAIRS that they have their PTLA licenses around the globe. They will be the beneficiary to provide this as a series. In fact, we are going to get this program ready around Christmas time. And this is going to be a sneak preview that we are going to be sharing how English as a second language can become an affordable option, a nice gift for the holiday season, and at the same time introducing my colleague in here, Mr. Ricardo Canchola. Ricardo, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Moradi. I appreciate for the audience. I apologize because we were switching battery. We just didn't want to die in the middle of the presentation. We are here at Florida Film and Tape with our partners in production with Mr. Brad Fuller, which give us the capacity and the possibilities to broadcast with full blown-up production capabilities. So welcome to the new Interactive Academy. Initially, we start the program with the Interactive Academy of Performing Arts. We are not abandoning the performing arts by any means. We are basically expanding our branding. We saw a tremendous possibility to reach out to the people in need to start learning English as a second language. And I tell you, that is something that is dear in my heart because as an international student many years ago, I'm going to tell you how many, I came as an international student. I didn't speak a word of English, and I think probably I'm doing a little bit better. But some of the experiences that I can tell you and the struggles I went through when I was learning at the Vocational Center back in Bradenton, Florida, it really marked my life because I have some really funny stories I can tell you. I will tell you a couple of them because are very interesting. During the summer, when I just first moved to Florida, I took a summer job. And I opened my little, I call it the Happy Frog. I was cutting the grass door to door and, with my little pushing lawnmower. Later on, I purchased a little old truck, which was more like the Batmobile with all this smoke coming in the behind, in the back. So like a week later, that truck that cost me $300 died. And I had to put it in the junkyard, thank God, because it was polluting the air on Bradenton, Florida. Later on, I took this other job doing roofing for the summer. And it was really funny to see the need of being able to communicate. Communication is paramount in the success of a person. And you know, I remember my boss screaming from the top of the roof, asking me for a screwdriver. And I didn't know what a screwdriver was. So I was running around picking up tools and hammers and things like that. And he was laughing from the top. You know, something simple as that, not being able to communicate was very, very, marked my life, let's put it that way. And I knew the challenges I was going to run into in my quest to learn English and progress and go through college here in the States. So with that, I just wanted to put that introduction in perspective, because now having the opportunity to work with the largest publisher in the world, Pearson, we are able to invite and bring to ease the opportunity to learn English to everyone around the world, making it affordable and convenient for everyone around the world to go through the process of being able to communicate with English as a second language. Now, based on that introduction, I want to share a commercial that, you know, the reason why I wanted to show these stories is because the commercial I'm going to show you through Pearson, that Bogdan, one of our lead engineers in Europe, is going to play for you online right now. It will explain what is your dream. You have to follow your dream. You have to capitalize. So Bogdan, if you don't mind, could you play the first video on the sidebar?
Wow, this is like all my stuff and toys as a kid.
How'd you guys get all this stuff? I assume I'm supposed to answer that phone.
Hello?
Do you know who this is?
No.
It's me. I mean, it's you. 11-year-old you.
What?
You're who?
I just thought I'd call you to see what our future looks like.
It's a little different than what I thought it was going to be.
But we are a famous scientist now, right?
I'm a project manager for a construction company.
I didn't go into nursing. I'm actually in sales.
I'm an analyst at an ad agency.
What? Boring.
I guess it's not as cool as like building and making things, really.
Why didn't we become a scientist?
Lots of small decisions.
I didn't think that I could really make it happen.
Oh.
I really don't know what happened there. I feel bad for letting my younger self down.
But we are still doing science experiments, aren't we?
I'm waiting for my son to be a little bit older, and then we'll definitely start the experiments.
We have a son?
Yes, we have a beautiful son named Jackson.
I can't believe this. Do we even look at buildings anymore?
Yeah, I mean, all the time. It's funny, I still actually go to like open houses when I see like new architecture just to walk around and admire. It's kind of one of the fun things I like doing on the weekends.
Do you think we could go back to school and do the job we want? It's not too late, is it?
I wish I could.
I should have learned more about what I used to like.
Why don't you do it then?
It would definitely take my world in a whole different direction.
So what's your advice to me?
Do I have any advice for younger me? Let's see.
Study what you love. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear stop you. Dive in head first and just enjoy it all.
Always do what you dream of doing, because you will never be your happiest self if you're not happy with what you're doing in life.
I truly believe like if you dedicate and put in the time and do something you love, you know, like you'll make something amazing out of yourself.
Well, as you can see, that story tells you what is your dream. Where do you want to go with your education? Do you just want to be a passive member of society, or you want to succeed? Success doesn't come easy, as you know. I mean, I have struggled for many years trying to get to this point where we can be running basically the most innovative, the most beautiful interactive school online. different from all the things that are out there in the market currently. With our courses, you're going to be able to be in touch with real college professors. You're going to be able to have a digital book. You're going to be able to create, finish your homework on the digital books. You're going to be able to test. You're going to be able to see your progress. But the most important part of the progress that you want to see is your success. So because education is paramount for you to be able to reach out your goals and your dreams. So you don't look 20 years down the road and say, gosh, that was my dream. What happened to me? I didn't accomplish that dream. So with our tools that we have at hand now, that it has taken us years, and the help of many partners, as I mentioned before, with NETSTAIRS providing us with the technology, with BIPA Corporation creating the possibilities and the opportunities around the world, with Florida Film and Tape to be able to create all the productions and bring you the quality productions that you really deserve, we want to make sure that your experiences learning, in this case, English as a second language, are very, the highest quality possible. We want to bring you the best product possible. Now, by having the opportunity to work with the digital books with Pearson, there is a process and tools and elements that you can tap into to follow the process of learning. So in the first part, on the first video that we have is getting started. So these are the kind of resources that you have at your disposal to learn through the process of how you're going to move through the using the digital book. So Bogdan, if you don't mind, play the video number 1, getting started. Thank you, Bogdan. So all these resources that you are seeing right now on the screen through our live broadcast, you can find them in our website, 1apa.com. So please don't hesitate to visit our website, and you will see all these resources, these videos. You can review the information. Something also that is very important, there are different levels on which you are going to be able to take these classes. Is the individual level. You can take the classes on your own. You can set up your TV at home. You can set up your laptop or your tablet and take the classes that way. The other way that we are inviting, we're reaching out to make sure we can make these programs affordable. So if there is a group of students, a church, a school, a government, an office space that you would like to have your co-workers improve their careers by learning English as a second language, you are going to be able to create those study groups. You put the TV in the setting like this one, in a round table with your TV, and you'll be able to share the class, and everyone can have the opportunity to have their own digital book, create their own assignments, create their own, follow their progress, take their tests. So that is one of the things that, again, you can look into 1apa.com and follow the process as well. For video number 3, the teacher has the possibility to assign the tab. So Bogdan, if you could please play video 3 so we can continue with the educational process. Thank you, Bogdan. Again, all these videos that you are seeing on the live broadcast, you can actually take a look and test one of these virtual channels. I invite you again, go oneapa.com. There is a link, a button there that you can click and go into one of these virtual channels. I invite you to go. You're not going to break the software. Just go there, click around the buttons, experience the learning possibilities that now you have at your disposal anytime, anywhere. If you don't mind, can we go to video number 5, exploring the grade book? You know, we want to make sure you take tests. I know I don't like taking tests, but that's part of the learning experience. So Bogdan, do you mind going to video number 5? Thank you, Bogdan. As you can see, this is just a terrific team effort. This could not be possible without all these talented people. Bogdan is in Europe. Dr. Moradi is in Puerto Rico. We are in Orlando. This is a global outreach. Anywhere in the world, you're going to be able to take these classes. Also, we are going to be offering, we're going to be recording the lessons. And if you miss the scheduled class, you're going to be able to go back and review the recorded session, so you don't miss any opportunities to advance in life. The teacher, our broadcast comes from our studios, either from here, Florida Film and Tape, or from our studios, Russian Ballet Orlando in downtown Orlando. So one of the things that we do is we take the professional college professors, and they will be teaching you. They will be teaching the world. So we spread out the word of knowledge through digital media. The teacher is going to be able to communicate with you, the students, through different various ways. Number one, through the live class, where you're going to be able to enter some of the classrooms through video. You're also going to have the possibility to text chat. But also, the teacher is going to be able to send you messages to all the students from all across the globe through the digital platform with Pearson. The teacher will have the list of all the students and be able to send messages. So you will always have the opportunity to be communicating with one of our teachers, or also with the number of tutors that are going to be available for you to reach out and practice. If you have any questions after hours, you're going to be able to talk to some of the tutors that we will have at your disposal to come and talk and learn and practice. So we do message tabs on the next video, if you don't mind. This is how you're going to receive your messages. Thank you, Bogdan. And finally, before I go into the screen sharing, I want to play for you how to join a teacher's course. You know, after you subscribe to the course, you're going to receive an email, and the email will have your channel or your classroom where you're going to attend to watch the classes virtually live. And also it will give you the your code for your book. So the book, you'll be able to keep track record of your progress over time. So if you don't mind playing our last video, joining a teacher's course. Thank you, thank you. So, Bogdan, if you don't mind, let's go to a screen sharing. I just want to demonstrate a little bit how the process of going into your digital book looks like when you are in the digital classroom. Again, I give incredible credit to the team of engineers and NETSTAIRS because the opportunity to integrate Pearson's digital books into the digital classroom is a milestone in technology and something that now you can take advantage from home. So Bogdan, are you using our screen sharing? All right, so basically what I did already, of course, I'm registered into my digital classroom. And now inside the digital classroom, I'll be able to sign in into my book. I think I let it sit for too long there. Let me open a new tab here.
While he is doing this kind of functionality, I'd like to add a few comments. Is that currently, due to technical difficulties, Ricardo has bandwidth limitation. We are actually using his phone as a modem to connect to the computer and to the TV and broadcast you. So you can see the diversity and the flexibility of the system in one sense, as we just went to a location and we realized that we had some technical difficulties with the broadcasting. So we resorted to a 4G phone. So what you're experiencing from Ricardo's side and some of the screencasting coming from his 4G phone. Back to
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. And thank you so much for that clarification, Dr. Moradi. So you can see the great potential I'm doing, even running this broadcast out of a cell phone. So it is really a marvel what you have been able to accomplish in the technology side, Dr. Moradi. So basically right now I just log in. I apologize before I guess I let the digital book stay idle for too long. So basically it went to sleep. I just opened a new course and classroom. So right here is a page where you can see your assignments, and you know, I'm having the course now. I'm gonna take a look at the course. So the possibilities that you have on the course, there are 12 units on each course. So the first beginning, let's give you an example. For the first beginner session, it's gonna be 6 weeks. So we're gonna use the first 6 units of Future 1, book Future 1 of the Pearson digital book. The second part of Beginners 2 will be the last 6 sections. So, but just to give you an example so you can see how it works, I'm gonna go to, I'm not gonna deal with testing or anything like that. I'm gonna go to Unit 1, Getting to Know You. So as you can see, you following the screen on the screen sharing, you're going to be able to, let's say, go to the first assignment is learning about the countries, vocabulary, countries 1. So with this, I'm going to be able to see what, this is the teacher's view. So I'm going to go to the student view. I don't want to give you the answers, correct? So here, I'm going to be able to locate some of the countries. So I can see my native Mexico right here. I'm going to press 3. Let's go to the easy one, Canada. Let's go 1. And you see there are some other ones that are going to be iffy. So I'm not going to make full of myself with my geography. So basically, you will follow the process. You'll be able to save and submit all your progress. So that is one of the assignments that you have at your disposal. The teacher, as you follow the class, like if I were to be the teacher, which I am not, you have professional college professors, you'll be able to follow, number 1, the class. The teacher has a blackboard. She'll be working on the assignments. You also going to be following the digital book as she explains and tells you what to do next. Also, it's very important because learning is also very important for you to spend the time, you know, so do the homework. The teacher will send you the notification, will give you the notification of what kind of homework he or she will be assigning to you. And again, you have to spend the time on your own. I remember, like I said, when I came, and I didn't.
We're running, unfortunately, out of time. So what I like to do is thank you for attending and giving us this lecture. If there is a continual program, we can set up a part 2 for the continuation of the education. At this juncture, I'd like to thank my guests and audience in here about English as a second language, where we now can bring real-time courses with real-time students and teachers together and build this in a way that we never had those opportunities, as Ricardo explained. So through the use of technology, distance learning, online e-learning combined together, we are becoming the catalyst to assist children, adults, and different markets around geo-IP. So this is going to be a program that we are going to be soon working, collaborating with series of partners, including Florida Film and Tape, our Brazilian partners, our WIPO Corporation in Asia, and our colleagues in the United States, that they're going to present these classrooms through colleges, schools, as well as direct to consumers. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week for another interesting session. Ciao for now.
Thank you.